What is up, everyone? I really wanted to do a showcase for Baal. This is going to be a first impression video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So I have my Raiden Shogun at level 80 out of 90, so that's all good. She has 2100 attack, 66% critical rate with a 140% critical damage, 258% energy recharge, and 63% electro damage bonus. For weapon, I am using the 5-star weapon called Engulfing Lightning. It is her best in slot weapon, obviously. For artifacts, I'm using full Fate set, and this should be the only set you're going to be using on Baal. You'll see after I explain about her skills, okay? I have no constellations yet, but after this video, I would probably work on the C6. Anyways, normal attacks. It's just normal attacks. Just nothing special. Her E. She gets this status. So basically, it's like a buff. After she uses E, just kind of like Oz, it attacks with you. But it can happen every 0.9 seconds per party. That means when you're co-oping with others, let's say you guys have 4 people in a domain. That means 4 of this can happen per 0.9 seconds. That means she's going to be a very good character to have in a co-op. That's what kind of surprised me, because I wasn't expecting MiHoYo to add a character that is better for co-op. And I like that. And thank you very much. People would like to be friends with somebody who has well-built Baal that can help you clear dungeons faster, right? Anyways, so at level 6, her skill damage is 164%, coordinated attack damage is 58%, duration lasts for 25 seconds. Depending on how much energy it takes for your character to use Elemental Burst, you get that extra damage bonus. So, for example, if you have a character that uses 80 energy to use Elemental Burst, you just simply multiply this number, 80 times 0.27 equals 21.6% elemental damage bonus. And cooldown is 10 seconds. So that's really great. This thing lasts for 25 seconds, but cooldown is 10 seconds. What the fuck? And moving on to Q. This could be a little confusing, but I'll try to make this as simple as possible. So, after you use your Q, you pull a sword from your boobs, and then you start using sword instead of the spear. So, every damage you do, normal attack, charge attack, plunging attack, they're all electro damage, and it cannot be infused with other elements. So it will not be affected by Chonga's E or Bennett Q. So it's always going to be electro damage. While in this state, your Raiden Shogun's resistance to interruption is increased, and she's immune to electro charge reaction damage. All the damage that you do after you use your Q, normal, charged, and plunging attack will be considered elemental burst damage. That is exactly why you need to use Fate set instead of everything else. And then if you have leveled your Baal, you would probably notice that when you're getting particles or when you're using ults, you'll be able to see this round thing behind your party member without you using Baal's Q. So the thing is, this chakra, here it says when nearby party members, excluding Raiden Shogun herself, uses their elemental burst, the Raiden Shogun will build up resolve stacks, and this stacks will help you do more damage after you use Baal's Q. So basically, your attacks here will be increased by number of stacks you have. The maximum number of stacks is 60, and 0.18 per energy consumed. So then again, we can calculate if somebody, for example, Kujo Sara uses her Q, that's going to be 80 times 0.18. That is going to be equivalent to 14 stacks, 14.4. And then, here is the passive. It says, when nearby party members gain elemental ores or particles, Chakra gains 2 resolve stacks. This happens once every 3 seconds, okay? Her passive, each 1% above 100% energy recharge that Raiden Shogun possesses grants her 0.6% greater energy restoration from Muso Ishin and 0.4% electro damage bonus. This is why I had a 63% electro damage bonus, even with attack percentage goblet. If you understood everything right, then you'd probably notice that if you do not have this 5-star weapon, your damage potential will drop down dramatically. So for F2P, you can't really expect her to do big PP damage. However, her skill kit from E and Q, it's amazing. It's very nice. My guess is that she's gonna be worth it for F2Ps as well. She helps your other team members to do more damage on their Qs, and then from that Q, she gets all that stacks, but you're not going to be able to do a lot of damage. You will see why. It took quite a while for me to explain about how this skill works. I'm so sorry, but you know, you have to understand everything about a character before you do a showcase, right? Because they're fairly new, and you're expecting to understand more about the character or to see if you should be pulling for them or not, okay? It's gonna be Electro. Bennett Q. Heal up! What are you doing? He's not gonna heal up, man! Okay, so this showcase, it didn't look so great because it seems like having Kojo Sara and Bennett a little weird. Let me bring something else for the team. Okay, I will quickly explain about this team that I was thinking of. So here's the thing. After I used my Q with Raiden Shogun, I was just basically using normal attack. So by having a character like Xingqiu or Fischl would help you do extra damage while you're doing damage with Raiden Shogun. Any character that would do off-field damage would be very good. And Zhongli, either Zhongli or healer would be nice. I could have had Bennett in the team, but we're gonna try things with Zhongli first. Okay, we have about 30 stacks. It was half full, right? It's my Q. Okay, so let me explain. She is definitely not a damage per second character. And if you set her up for big PP damage, then she's gonna be doing a lot of damage. For example, set her up and use Q. Use Kazuha, use Bennett. You can also use Kojo Sara, but in this case, I'd much rather take out Kojo Sara for a big damage showcase. Because right now, she's level 70, first of all. And 2, my Bennett gives 110% because his Q is level 13. We're gonna add Klee. Give her Thrilling Tales of Dragon. We can add Kazuha instead of Zhongli. Okay, so here we go with the full stacks. Okay, here we go. Fuck Copium, dude. I have no fucking idea. Like, as you can see here, right? Your elemental burst damage bonus? This is good, but it's probably edited, right? Guys, some of you guys are F2P, and I'm looking at this as a whale perspective. Damage-wise, it's shit. We're gonna have to use Raiden's Q on top of Bennett's Q, Klee's buff, and then Raiden Shogun. Alright, full stack. 28k, 37k. Alright. This is Raiden with R1 weapon. You are able to see some decent amount of damage, but this is the full support on Kazuha with 1000 EM, Klee Thrilling Tales of Dragon, C2, Bennett Q with level 13, Aquila Favonia. So, the damage we have seen with Raiden Shogun was acceptable. But what if we use F2P weapon? Do you think you're gonna be satisfied? And we found it very hard to get her stacks on her Chakura. I'm not saying that right, probably. But anyways, like in real battle, it was really hard for me to actually rotate her Q while she has her full stack. It was always at half stacks. At C0, as F2P, it's gonna be quite hard for you to get her best in slot weapon. And moreover, that would mean that your damage output is gonna be lower. But are you still gonna be fine with this kind of damage? When it comes to raw damage, Yoimiya is gonna be even easier to use than Raiden Shogun here. I really like how you can use Raiden Shogun with other people, to be honest. In co-op, your E is going to help other people create more non-melt-in vaporize reactions. Is she worth it? Like I've been saying here and there, I think it'll be a little weird for you to just go for C0. If you're expecting like a solid character, you're missing a lot of peace. But if you do like the character, I suggest you just pull for it, because if you look at this character, she is absolutely beautiful. She looks so innocent, and she pulls a sword from her booba, and she has long hair. I like long hair. Don't be disappointed just because I said she is missing a lot of peace at C0. That doesn't necessarily you should not go for her. I mean, if you want a character, go for it, but I can't really say she is broken or she is a good character at C0. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios.